Did you learn, or what did you previously know about the Latin Vulgate?
I didn't know anything about it, but I learned that it was a translation of the Bible.
Good job.
But it took a really long time. And I learned that it was exactly 23 years.
What do you think was the driving force in Jerome for him to accomplish this task?
Faith.
Okay.
I think it was his faith and, his skill and his devotion to the Pope.
Well, maybe just to make it easier to understand the teachings of God, because Latin was more common.
Hey, there's not a driving force.
Yeah, and he wanted more. His driving force was to have more people learn about God. He wanted to spread the word.
Do you think you could ever demonstrate such extreme faith?
Yes.
Okay, how? You'd explain.
How I can explain how I had faith?
Yeah.
No. Something you feel. Something you do.
Okay.
Obviously what Jerome did, he sacrificed a lot in his personal life by devoting himself to the church and this task. So it's extreme personal sacrifice, and I don't think I could do it. But it depends. I guess maybe that really is a hard question to answer, because I don't think until you're presented with something that you truly believe in, can you answer that? And I guess maybe I'd say no now, but that could always change depending on what it would be that I'm asked to do.
Okay. Do you believe that Jerome could have, or would have, or wanted to say no to translating the Bible?
No, I don't think he did want to say no.
Why not?
Because I think that's what he wanted to do. That was his calling.
Okay.
Do you believe that Jerome could have or wanted to say no? I have no idea. I mean, I guess, in today's world, if the Pope asked us to do something, it'd be a lot different. I mean, back then, they didn't really have much to do, and I guess, these are interesting questions. I mean,
Thanks,
do I believe that Jerome could have or would have wanted to say no? Probably not, because, just based on this narrative, it sounds like he was completely devoted to the written word, based on what he studied and the languages he spoke. So it sounds like it was something that he wouldn't have said no, because he was good at it, enjoyed doing it, and that was his what's the word I'm looking for, honey? His vocation. There you go.
In 23 years. He was a slow learner. Translate the Bible.
Why do you think that's a big deal?
He could translate so more people could read it in different languages.
Okay, that's acceptable.
You mean the 23 years? Why did it take him so long?
so long?
Well, if I had to guess, I'd say he probably was a bit of a perfectionist and maybe was very thorough and wrote it and probably rewrote it.
Well, because the Bible is a really big book, first of all. Second of all, he probably wanted to make the translations exact and not just why? So that the scriptures weren't changed in any way. Folk legends are passed down. They get changed over time, so he probably didn't want that to happen.
Okay, you're done.
Okay.
Okay, go Tim.
I think he probably wanted to do it. Me and Jerome go way back, so knowing him, he probably was eager to do it.
Okay. If the Bible hadn't been translated by Jerome, would we?
How did he feel? Tired? Wait, what was it?
How he must have felt.
He must have felt tired and